Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. You know, we've talked about it before, but I think it never should become old hat, and that is our awareness of ticks. Our area, there's just millions of ticks in our area. Years and years and years ago, this wasn't the case, but they've moved northward gradually, slowly, like an iceberg. But they're here now. And the repercussions of getting bit by a tick, they're incredible. I mean, the possibility of Lyme disease and even worse. And that is very common. Here's the problem. Most of the time, unless we inspect ourselves constantly, you're not going to notice that a tick has come upon you. And those ticks are going to travel along your body. You won't feel them until they find an area that's warmer and moister. And this is where most of the ticks start to embed themselves into you. Now, if you find a tick on your body and it's embedded, you have to be very careful that if you try to take it out, you don't break a part of the tick off inside of you, because then there's all that poison venom, everything else. And maybe more important than that is the chances of infection as you try to heal. The second thing is you have to get, number one, you have to get the tick out, and then you have to get to some kind of medical assistance to make sure that that isn't, number one, have Lyme disease, and number two, hasn't already started in your system. There's a big megadose of antibiotics that usually is applied in the beginning that hopefully is going to kill off that Lyme disease before it takes over your body. But this is incredibly important to talk about. The other thing, a lot of times people think that in the wintertime, the ticks die. I mean, how can a tick live with ice on the ground and snow covering 6 inches, a foot of snow on the ground? There can't be any ticks. But yes, they don't die. They're laying down there just waiting for the ability to start doing their thing again. And so the first time that the snow and the ice go away, where they're not going to bite you then because they're not going to get to you, but then it really becomes a problem. And in my family, specifically right now, we've just had encounters with ticks. And so it's something that really became part of my awareness, and I wanted to pass this on to you. So no matter whether you're just going out in the lawn to enjoy playing ball or going for a walk, or if you're going fishing, like I'm dreaming of doing as soon as I can, you got to be aware. There's tick medication that you can, or tick spray that you can put on that supposedly will keep them from getting on you. You can wear the right kind of clothing. Make sure that you don't have any bare spots of your skin if you're going through the grass or fields or so forth. And the color of clothing you wear is really kind of critical, because if you wear light colored clothing, the tick will stand out against it, and at least you can have the first chance of getting them before they get you. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.